Hello and welcome to another studio vlog. My name is Cindy and in this video I am finally finalizing a piece of artwork that I started in April of 2024 and I spent well over 40 hours on it. I also pack up 2 orders that I've received. You can see me here going over the artwork and making some color changes to certain areas where I figured that the contrast between the colors didn't look right so that I could finally finish this artwork. As mentioned, I started this whole process pretty much exactly 2 years ago now, and there was a big gap in between where I didn't work on this. There were actually multiple big gaps in between where I didn't work on this at all because I was very unhappy with how long it took me. And the drawing process itself didn't take that long, so like drawing the books and everything. But I was so fixated on the fact that I wanted most spines to have something different drawn on them. And I really wanted to have as little repeating spines as possible. So that alone took me so long just because I couldn't figure out what else I could draw on them. And the other part that took me a while to figure out was which colors or shade of colors I should use and which ones would look good together. I made the mistake a few months ago where I made a test print on regular paper and with a matte print setting, and the colors of the print looked absolutely horrible, and I got so discouraged that I stopped working on the print yet again. But this year I gave myself the task of finalizing the print, so I started to actually do test prints on the good paper with the semi-gloss setting, which is what I'm gonna use in the end to do the prints anyway. And that way the colors looked so much better already. But I did notice quite a few colors I picked looked good on the iPad, but printed out they were too close in color with not enough contrast between them, which ended up in me doing a lot of recoloring, which is what you can see me work on here.
Growing up, I read books about enchanting bliss, falling head over heels, sealed by a true love's kiss. Embers in the air, flickers everywhere, a fire you just can't miss. Now the older I get, the more I reminisce. I want it sincerely, so I'm still daydreaming. I see it so clearly. If you're out there, come find me. When I fall in love, all sparks will...
Taking a little break to give Ginny some love is a very important part of drawing. And yes, she is very hairy, but I love her anyway.
Is it seen as naive if I think it's all real? That when you know, you just know, the butterflies you feel. It's not out of touch if what I want is something that I deal. When he's the one, I'll be done, my heart forever sealed. I'm not one to be patient, but I'll patiently wait. What's the point of a romance if it's not there to stay? I should probably mention all the sparks should fly. Lighting up the sky like the fireworks on the 4th of July. The city will ignite. Magic, wonder, what thunder, striking through my heart. When I fall in love, all the sparks will fly. Looking in his eyes, all the sparks will fly. All I want is to know if it's true love, can it be? All the sparks will fly.
So this is the finished and finalized print, and I'm happy with all these colors and how they look. It is also on the actual official paper, so this is 300 GSM photo paper in satin, so it has just a little bit of a sheen to it, which I really like. And I wanted to show all the different stages that the colors went through, but I made some mistakes along the way, so I can't really do that. But I don't test print it on this paper. This is the actual paper that I'm going to sell. Obviously they're not cut out yet, but this is the like the actual end paper. What I do is I print it on this paper that is, I don't remember if it's the presentation paper from Epson. I don't know. I bought a whole bunch of different papers a while ago to see which ones I like, which ones I didn't like, and I don't mind this. You can see it's fairly similar to this one, that it's it only has a little bit of sheen to it, and it prints really nicely. But the thing that I don't like about this one is that it has like the Epson stamp on the back, and I don't know, it's not a big deal. Obviously it's on the back, but I don't like that. So that's why I use these ones as test print, because they're fairly similar. So I figured colors would print similarly on both pages. And what you can see here, what I did is whenever I changed colors in the design, I printed on one side. And then I would look and use that to make changes. And I fed in the paper wrong, obviously, because when one side is printed, you obviously need to feed it in the correct way for the next print to be on the other side. And I did it not only once, but twice. I don't know if you can see here on the cat, it's printed twice, wrong twice. So yeah, I fed it incorrect twice. So I can't show the different stages that well, but it's fine. The first few stages I didn't print at all, like the changes, I just made them based on what I see on the screen. But anyway, there's a little bit of changes, so I can show a little bit, but I don't know how well it's gonna look on camera. So one thing that I didn't like is that these two were too close, and I did not like that. So for the final, I changed the dot color, so now it's not the same color as the one right next to it anymore. And then the other one too is in the orange ones. This one here in particularly, I didn't like how pale and, I don't know, un-orangey is not it's not a correct term, but yeah, it didn't look as nice, I find. So I changed it. Again, you can see it a little bit, just that it's a bit more, I feel like, in line with the rest of the colors. But yeah, those are just small little tweaks that I've made. I also darkened the shadows here, from here to here a bit. So those are really the only changes that I've made, and I'm really happy with how they turned out. Now, I don't know if this was worth 40 plus hours, probably closer to 50. I'm not sure, but I am thrilled with how it looks. And because of that, I decided to print one out for myself, and I decided to do one the full page. So for some reason, and I don't know why, I design the file for this design, I have an 8.5 by 11 size, which I'm really not sure why I did that, but because I have that, I decided to do a full print for myself, and I've decided to put it on the Epson velvet paper, which is a really nice off-white texture paper, and it came out looking like this. And I am honestly, I know you should probably say that about about your own work, but I am obsessed with this. It looks so good. I don't know if you can see let me see if I do some zooming in. Yeah, you can sort of see the paper texture. I'll see maybe if I can add some B-rolls or stuff, but yeah, it looks, I don't know, I feel like it fits the design so nice. It'd be like cozy cuddling with cats, reading a good book, and then I just feel like the texture of it really fits. Oh yeah, here you can see quite well, I feel like. It's not white, so like if you compare cats to cats, for example, like this is the white cat and this is the white part of the cat, you can see obviously they're not, maybe I should come closer. Like this one is not white, but that's because the paper isn't white. But I don't think overall when looking at it that's a problem. Like if you look at it, you still see, oh, that's a tuxedo cat. Oh, that's a white cat. Like I feel like it's still obvious. So now I'm not sure if I should offer prints one of this size in my shop, because I've never sold one of this size before. So probably what I will do is I'll just, in the description of the listing for the 5x7 prints, I'll probably add like a comment about contacting me if they want it to be like 8.5 by 11 or 8 by 10 or whatever the bigger sizes, because I have some listings where I have different sizes in one, but it doesn't really work because of shipping. Shipping is vastly different from something of this size to something of this size. So I don't want to have them in the same listing anymore going forward. So maybe I'll do that, and if somebody's actually interested, they can message me and then I can create a custom listing for that person. But then the other thing is also, do I offer it on the velvet paper? Because again, I love the way this looks. I mean, I love both of them, let's be honest, I do. Again, should not say that about something I designed, but it's just, I love it. And I'm really happy that I have a print on this paper in this size. But the velvet paper is very expensive, like very, very expensive. So I don't know if I should, because I don't think people are going to want to pay that much for a print. Even if it's on this paper but smaller, I would still need to price it higher than this one. And this one is already going to be priced higher than my other prints that I have, because just the amount of work that it took me. The other, most of my other prints, not all of them, but most of them are designs that I created as like stickers and other products, and I turned them into prints after. So I have them as cheaper on Etsy because I can use that one design for multiple things, whereas this one I'm probably only going to use as a print. So this is it. So yeah, anyway, I'm rambling, but yeah, I don't know, I just printed these, so this is all very new and fresh. So maybe if I take some time, get away with it, and like think it through, I might come up with a good idea. But you can also see here that because I've designed it as an 8.5 by 11, obviously some things have to be cropped off the side to fit into a 5 by 7. So you can see up here how they're like, some books are cut off. But anyway, I'm honest, again, I said it like 1,000 times already. I should put in a counter of how many times I say that I love how it looks. But I really do, all the different colors. I love how most of them have different subjects on the spines of the book, so they all look different, and I am honestly thrilled. And I think personally my hours were well spent. But yeah, and it honestly makes me happy and excited for other prints like that are this big and this detailed. I have actually started on another one that I'm very excited about. But yeah, finishing this finally after starting it so long ago and being so happy with the end result makes me realize that it is worth it, me investing time, because halfway through this I was like, I give up. It's not gonna turn out the way I want it to, and I'll let it go. It's fine, whatever. No one will know if I don't tell anyone. But yeah, I'm glad I stuck with it, and I don't know how many more times I can say that I'm proud of it, but I am. All right, let's pack up to orders. Thank you so much for watching this video till the end. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.